This is the Keloyid Smart Toilet. It's a full-size, tankless smart toilet, and if you haven't seen one of these up close yet, picture a modern, sleek, white ceramic toilet that's as high-tech as anything you'll find in a luxury hotel. I've had this model, the D16, in my home for a few weeks now, and today I want to share my honest experience with it, especially for anyone who's never tried a smart toilet or a bidet before. When the Keloyid first arrived, I'll be honest, I was both curious and a little overwhelmed. The shape is really eye-catching, with a rectangular base that gives off a high-end vibe. The seat is elongated, and the lid fits flush with the rest of the toilet for a clean, streamlined look. It's made of sturdy ceramic, and the seat is plastic but feels durable and comfortable. The product isn't bulky, it actually looks more compact than traditional toilets, thanks to its tankless design. What caught my attention right away was the LED display near the seat, and this soft nightlight that really makes nighttime visits a lot nicer. From my experience, the installation was the one part that made me hesitate. If you're not used to working with plumbing or electrical connections like me, the initial setup is a bit more involved than a regular toilet. You need to connect both the water supply and an electrical outlet, but the instruction manual is clear and breaks it down step by step. I ended up asking a friend to help, just to be sure everything was set up correctly. Once that's done though, everything else is hands-off. No batteries are required, so you won't have to worry about running out of juice at the wrong moment. Let me talk about the features that stood out for me. The heated seat is something I didn't know I needed until I tried it, especially on cold mornings. You can adjust the seat's temperature with the remote, or just use the preset buttons. The seat is also at what's called ADA height, which means it sits a bit higher than normal for better comfort, and is easier for folks who might have a harder time getting up and down. This detail made a noticeable difference for me. Next, and probably my favorite part, is the cleaning system. When I say bidet, I mean that the toilet has a built-in nozzle that sprays warm water for cleaning you after you're finished using the toilet. There are two main modes, a rear wash for general cleaning, and a front wash, which is especially helpful for women. You can set the spray position and water pressure to what feels comfortable for you, and you can even adjust the water temperature. The controls are really straightforward. For me, it took a day or two to find the perfect combination that felt right, but once you lock it in, it makes the entire bathroom experience feel like an upgrade. One concern I had before getting this was about hygiene, especially about keeping the nozzle clean. The Keloyid solves this by making the nozzle self-cleaning, and it's detachable, so you can remove it and rinse it if needed. Plus, the system dispenses a foaming cleaning agent that coats the bowl, helping to keep things fresh and reducing the need for manual scrubbing. You do have to buy the foaming agent separately, but it's easy to find online, and one small bottle lasts longer than I expected. Auto flushing is another key feature. I sometimes forget to flush, or my hands are full. Here, the foot sensor comes in clutch. You can just step near the base, and the toilet lid opens or closes automatically. Another quick wave and the seat lifts. This was weird at first. I admit, the seat opening on its own kind of startled me the first few times, but it quickly became something I appreciated for its convenience, especially with messy hands. There's also an auto flush option, so when you're done and stand up, it flushes by itself. This combo makes things more hygienic because you're not touching handles or lids. I should mention from my experience, the sensitivity of the auto open function might take some getting used to. If you walk too close just passing by, sometimes the lid opens when you don't mean it to. That can be a minor quirk, but not a deal breaker for me. If you prefer, you can just use the manual flush and close the lid with the button. It's perfect for anyone who wants smart features, but still likes a traditional option. The remote is another thing I learned to really enjoy. It's slim and clearly labeled, so you don't have to guess what button does what. Everything is pretty intuitive, even if you're not familiar with bidet technology. There's a big central button if all you want is a regular flush, and all the adjustments for water, seat, and dryer are easy to use. You can control the air dryer, which saves you the need for toilet paper, with customizable temperature settings. I tried the air drying feature mostly out of curiosity, and I found it quite effective. Another plus for comfort and hygiene. A term you might hear a lot with smart toilets is water saving. In my opinion, this one is efficient. The toilet uses a little over 1 gallon of water per flush, which is less than most regular toilets, but still manages to clean thoroughly with a strong flush. I didn't notice any drop in performance, even with the lower water use. That matters both for utility bills and for anyone concerned about being more environmentally friendly. Now let's talk about maintenance. I was worried about how complicated it would be to keep a smart toilet clean. What I found is with the detachable nozzle, self-cleaning functions, and the foaming agent, regular cleaning is actually less work than with my old toilet. I do a quick wipe down now and then and refill the foaming agent every couple of weeks. So far, it's stayed spotless. For design, the smart toilet is compact and looks great. The one-piece structure means fewer nooks and crannies that gather dirt. The night light is subtle but useful. The LED display shows you which settings are active, which is helpful if you tend to forget whether you've set the seat warmer or not. From my experience, the Keloyid Smart Toilet with Bidet Built In is perfect for anyone who hates cold toilet seats, values hygiene and convenience, or wants a bathroom with a touch of luxury. ADA height is an extra plus if getting up and down can be a strain, and the remote means you don't have to mess with complicated menus or guesswork. It might take a couple of days to get used to the features, but it's easy to learn, even if this is your first time with smart toilets or bidets. If you're on the fence because of installation worries, I'd recommend having a pro help out, or at least planning for an hour or two to set it up and read through the guide. It's really a one-time thing, and after that, you won't have to touch it again except for quick refills. In conclusion, my quick review comes down to this. The Keloyid Smart Toilet makes everyday routines more comfortable, more hygienic, and a little more fun. The features are genuinely useful, not just for show, and the look fits with any modern bathroom. I definitely recommend it if you're thinking about an upgrade, even if you're new to the whole smart toilet scene. It's been a great fit for me, and I plan on keeping it as my main toilet. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching.